Boys and girls, I wanted to welcome you to lesson 130 of arithmetic class for third grade. Boys and girls, I know that I am new to your third grade class, but I will be continuing to do your math videos. So let's get started right away. Let's see how much you can remember. We're going to start off with our review. Okay, the way we do this in our class is to clap twice between each. So it sounds like this. I'll do it first, you repeat. 0 times 7 equals 0. 1 times 7 equals 7. 2 times 7 equals 14. You got it? Now you say with me. 0 times 7 equals 0. 1 times 7 equals 7. 2 times 7 equals 14. 3 times 7 equals 21. 4 times 7 equals 28. 5 times 7 equals 35. Are you keeping up with me, boys and girls? Let's keep going. 6 times 7 equals 42. 7 times 7 equals 49. 8 times 7 equals 56. 9 times 7 equals 63. 10 times 7 equals 70. 11 times 7 equals 77. 12 times 7 equals 84. Let's move on to division. Again, you're going to clap twice between each. Keep up with me. 0 divided by 7 equals 0. 7 divided by 7 equals 1. 14 divided by 7 equals 2. 21 divided by 7 equals 3. 28 divided by 7 equals 4. 35 divided by 7 equals 5. 42 divided by 7 equals 6. 49 divided by 7 equals 7. 56 divided by 7 equals 8. 63 divided by 7 equals 9. 70 divided by 7 equals 10. 77 divided by 7 equals 11. 84 divided by 7 equals 12. Nice job, boys and girls. Okay, boys and girls, let's start up here. Do you know how to round? Let's see if you remember. Remember, the first thing you do is look at your dollar amount. If I am asking you to round to the nearest dollar, you look at the dollar amount. The dollar is on the left side of the decimal point, okay? $4, okay? But then you look at the number that is next to, on the right side of the decimal point. That number is called our indicator. The indicator tells us whether this 4 should stay the same or go up. Do you remember the saying? 4 and below, you round down. 5 and above, you round up. So this 9 tells us to round up. So this 4 will change to a 5, and you will have $5. Here we go, $10.09. Again, this is the dollar amount, $10. And we look at this number, 0. That tells us to round down because it's 4 and below, you round down. 5 and above, you round up. So $10.09 tells us to round down. So this $10 should stay at $10. $2.48. Let's do the same thing. $2. The one next to it is the 4. 4 and below rounds down. So we keep this number at a 2. That's correct. So you have $2. Next one here. $3.81. Do you know? $3. We look at the next number to the right of the decimal point. That's an 8. The 8 tells us to go up or down. We're going up, that's right. So we are going to change this from $3.81 to $4. Very nice. Next one, $8.50. Do you know? Very good. I'm glad you're so quick. It's $9. Excellent. And the last one, $4.34. This is our indicator. This is the number that's going to go up or down. Very good. It's $4. It stays the same. Okay? Very good. Okay, on this portion, we're going to review I hope that you remember that when a set of numbers is in a parentheses, we need to do that first. So that is our rule. Anytime you see a problem and there are parentheses, these things that go around, you must do those first. Do what's in there first. So let's go through this really carefully. I have parentheses around 4 plus 1, so I need to do that first, and we know that is 5. And I have parentheses around 3 times 2, and we know that is 6. So we rewrite the problem as 7 minus 5 plus 6. And then we can go from left to right. 7 minus 5 equals 2, and 2 plus 6 equals 8. So 8 is our answer. Let's see if you can do this in your head. I'll give you a moment to try to work it out. Remember, your rule is to make sure that you do the parentheses first. Go ahead and try it in your head. If you got 9 as your answer, you are correct. Let's do it together. 7 minus 1 equals 6. 0 times 12 equals 0. And you add in the rest. And 3 plus 6 plus 0 equals 9. So if you got 9, you did a great job. Keep working at it. 11 plus 9 divided by 3 plus 2 times 5. Go ahead and work it out in your head. Let's see if you're right. So 9 divided by 3 equals 3. And 2 times 5 is 10. 11 plus 3 is 14. And 14 plus 10 equals 24. So boys and girls, today we're going to talk a little bit more about fractions. You already know how to find a fraction of something. So if I said, if I have 12 cookies and I wanted a half of those 12 cookies, you should be able to divide and say that 12 divided by 2 equals 6 cookies, right? But we're going to talk a little bit more about if it's not even, okay? What's going to happen if it's not even? So let's think about this. Let's think about if you have a sister or you have a brother. You and your sister, let's go with sister. You and your sister decide that you are going to get 3 cookies. There's only 3 cookies left, okay, in the box. There's 3 cookies left. I have 3 cookies on here. If you want it to be chocolate chip, you can remember it as chocolate chip, vanilla cookies, sugar cookies, anything you want, whatever you like. Oreo cookies are one of my favorite. But you have 3 cookies in the box that are left. Now, you want to be fair. You want to divide them between you and your sister. And you want to be fair about it. You want to both have the same amount. But that's not an equal number. You say, Miss Bess, 3 cannot be divided by 2 people evenly. So what would happen? Okay, when you divide these 3 cookies between you and your sister, you're going to give 1 to you. That's for Miss Best. And then I'm going to give 1 to my sister. And then what do I do with my 3rd cookie? I have 2 people. I need to divide that 1 cookie into 2 pieces. When I divide that last cookie equally in half, make sure they're both sides are even, you'll have 1/2 and 1/2, right? 2 pieces from 1 cookie, 1/2 each. Now when I do this, I can give 1 to myself, and I can give 1 to my sister, and it will be even. But boys and girls, how would I write this? The way I write this is I say that each one of us has 1 whole cookie. Each one of us has 1/2 of a cookie. Okay? Now, if you're thinking about it on a math problem, I said that I wanted to find out what is 1/2, because I have my sister and I. So what is 1/2 of 3 cookies? So I have 1/2 of 3 cookies, and my answer would be 1 1/2. So let's go ahead and do some of these problems. Boys and girls, I hope you can see my screen okay. We're going to do a few of the problems on your worksheet, page 259, together, and then you're going to finish the rest on your seat work time. So on letter A, I have 1/2 of 13. 1/2 of 13. Tell me about what you know about multiplication, about 2's. 2 times what is close to 13? 2 times 6 is close to 13, and 2 times 6 equals 12. And when we subtract, we get 1. Very good. And when we leave this as a fraction, we put 1 on the top, and on our bottom number, our denominator, we use the 2. So our answer should be 6 1/2. Again here, 1/3 of 22. We take 22 divided by 30, and we say that 22 divided by 3 equals 7. 7 times 3 is 21. When we subtract, we are left with 1, and 1 goes over our denominator, 3. So our answer here should be 7 1/3. Okay, boys and girls, let's try the next one. 1/5 of 41. 41 divided by 5. 41 divided by 5 equals 8, and 8 times 5 equals 40. And when you subtract, you get 1. When I leave my remainder 1 as a fraction, I get 1 on the top and 5 on the bottom as my denominator. So the answer is 8 1/5. Do you see how the denominator is important? Your denominator is important. We'll do one more together. 1/4 of 29. When I divide 29 by 4, I get 7, because 7 times 4 is 28. Excuse my handwriting. 7 times 4 is 28. When I subtract, I'm left with 1. And 1 is my numerator, and 4 is my denominator. This is my denominator I'm going to use. So the answer is 7 1/4.